go live here as well. Okay. I think we're live. I still need to hit the button for YouTube, don't I? Yeah, YouTube seems live as well. Okay, nice. Okay, good evening everybody. It's been a long day. Hi, nice shirt. Yeah, thank you. It's Max Verstappen. It's Max Verstappen Christmas sweater. So, but yeah, it's festive at least. Hey, I'm Marte, Luke, and Nineberry. Welcome everybody. I wonder how Smab is doing. Didn't he have his eye surgery or eye thing tonight? I hope it all went well. After yesterday's stream, I went home, and I think like I was at home for 2 minutes, and then poof, all the electricity went out. So I had a nice evening chasing where the short circuit was. So I ripped out like half the electric and parts of the house just to determine where the issue was. This morning I went to go get some electrical gear, created some new outlets in a place that I always wanted outlets anyways. And I tried to find out what was going on. But we have an older house and we have like 3 circuits in the main electricity room, and one of them kept blowing out. So to try and find what was wrong, but that's the place that has like the freezer and the fridge and like the washing machine and the dryer and stuff like that. It turns out I forgot to unplug one thing, but I was like, okay, it was like an electric motor for a sunshade that's motorized, and that one had a fault apparently. But yeah, now I need to redo a bunch of electrical work. But yeah, it's fine. I've cleaned up everything, so everything is powered again now. And there's just one area where I still need to fix some things, but I already also removed some redundant stuff that no longer was needed. So yeah, it's good, but it was a bit of a puzzle. Not Advent of Code this time. So yeah, I think we'll start reading Advent of Code. If I look a bit tired, it's because we had like a thing in the place where I live, where both my daughters, they play a musical instrument, and they had to play like every hour for half an hour in the evening. It was lots of fun, but it's very tiring. So yeah, I made myself a cup of coffee, and we'll power through. Let's see. Day 20, race condition. The historians are quite pixelated again. This time a massive black building looms over you. You're right outside the CPU. While the historians get to work, a nearby program sees that you're idle and challenges you to a race. Apparently you arrive just in time for the frequently held Race Condition Festival. Oh, yippee. Who doesn't love a good race condition? They are so fun to debug. The race takes place on a particularly long and twisty code path. The programs compete to see who can finish in the fewest picoseconds. The winner even gets their very own mutex. Okay. They hand you a map of the racetrack, your puzzle input. For example, the map consists of a track, period, including a start and an end position, both of which also count as track, and walls, hash. When a program runs through the racetrack, it starts at the start position, then it's allowed to move up, down, left or right. Each such move takes 1 picosecond. The goal is to reach the end position as quickly as possible. In this example racetrack, the fastest time is 84 picoseconds. How isn't this just pathfinding? Okay. Because there is only a single path from the start to the end, and the programs all go the same speed, the race used to be pretty boring. To make things more interesting, they introduced a new rule to the races. Programs are allowed to cheat. Okay, here comes the twist. The rules for cheating are very strict. Damn, again tie, yeah. Exactly once during a race, a program may disable collisions for up to 2 picoseconds. This allows the program to pass through walls as if they were regular track. At the end of the cheat, the program must be back to normal track again. Otherwise, it will receive a segmentation fault and get disqualified. So a program could complete the course in 72 picoseconds, saving 12 picoseconds by cheating for the two moves marked 1 and 2. There, okay. Okay. Or a program could complete the course in 64 picoseconds, saving 20 picoseconds by cheating for the two moves marked 1 and 2. There. Okay. This cheat saves 38 picoseconds. Okay. This cheat saves 64 picoseconds and takes the program directly to the end. Sure. Where is the end? The E. I don't see the E at all. Ah, it jumps over there. Okay. Sure. Each cheat has a distinct start position, the position where the cheat is activated, just before the first move that is allowed to go through the walls. So this, in this case, right? Cheats are uniquely identified by the start position and end position. Okay. In this example, the total number of cheats grouped by the amount of time they save are as followed. Okay. Sure. You aren't sure what the condition of the racetrack will be like. So to give yourself as many options as possible, you need a list of the best cheats. How many cheats would save you at least 100 picoseconds? Okay. Interesting. By their start and end position. Okay, what is the end position here? That must be like the place 2 because it ends there. Okay, so the start would be this, and then the end would be this. Just trying to see, like, it would be like branching, pathfinding, and just you're allowed to do this once, so you can ignore one path, but yet also have to make sure that you end up in another place afterwards, otherwise it isn't a valid cheat. Okay, I don't have a full plan yet, but let's just start by putting in some code. We clone day 0, call it day 20, day 20, no, day 20. Let's paste our input. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. One too much. Let's set up some markers as always. Oh, car start marker is S and marker is E. Wall marker We don't care about the other ones. Root marker is period. I'll put it in there even though I won't map it. Maybe for a like a printing thing. So we can do input to grid. This maps, yeah, collection. This, well, I can destructure it, so I can do grid, string, raw. So I can actually do it like this. Then I do map as grid locations. So this is start marker, end marker, wall marker. So we do hash set grid location, wall locations, grid location, start location, end location. I should make a function that also passes in the markers. So now I can do hash set grid location, start locations, end locations, and then I can do this, start locations, end locations, wall locations, and then I can do, doesn't it like this? Oh yeah, the add value tuple 3, just so that the magic works. So we do start location is start location dot first, and location is end locations dot first. So this is the input parsed. Actually, I can just do that here. Path is grid.find path start location and location wall locations. Let me see. How do I even define the answer for part 2? Or for part 1? So now we need to do a version with this where we can cheat. Let's copy this. Int allowed cheat count. Do I need to do it like this? Do I want to do it like this? Because this whole thing needs to be different because we don't care about the blocked. We just get all walkable neighbors. like grid get walkable neighbors. That gives us every location inside with bounce checking, and then we need to do the wall check again here as well. If wall blocked contains n and p dot cheat start if not block contains or cheat start is null. Let's just do this in an else if. Otherwise I need to introduce another tracking variable and it needs to check anyway, so that is fine. This can be a good restriction anyways. Let's see. P dot cheat start. Still don't know how I'm going to implement the cheating yet, but at least this takes care of that. And for this one, I think we need to check all possible paths after that are not blocked. And I set this as cheat allow cheat count. In my mind it was like, okay, I can have a variable amount of cheating allowed, etc. I'm just gonna do it like this and then see what part 2 holds, because yeah. Let's see. Other thing is actually, I just realized something. We do the path finding. Why didn't I think of this earlier? We do the path finding, then we know the path. Then the only thing that we need to check is if there is like a distance 2 between points that has a block in them. So like, yeah, screw this. I'm not deleting it yet, but I'm going to shelve it for a bit. We have our path, and let's do it like this. Path and hash set grid location. Path locations. Let's do it like this. So I can do path in order is this. Path locations is path in order like this. So now the challenge just becomes for int I is 0, I smaller than path length is path locations that count. Yes. And for each one of these you want to look ahead. So for int j is I plus 1. This is still the same thing. J smaller than that. J plus plus. So what we can, I'm just thinking like, would it be better to just for each spot look in every direction if there is a wall and then another place on the track, or just go from that place forward to see if we can take a shortcut. So I think that's the trick. We start with two grid location B. A is path in order I. So we don't actually need the path locations thing for a lookup. We can just do it like this. Let's use path in order then also. This one becomes J. Oh. B. Let me think. So if math.absolute b minus a is 2, does this even work? I think I can do a dot Manhattan distance to b is 2. And they also need to share an axis. I'm just trying to find out what the easiest way is. Like bool or SV. So I can do SH is a dot row is b dot row. SV is a dot call is b dot call. If SH or SV. But now basically if SH and I think I'm not making it clear by introducing extra variables. Let's just write out the statement here. If the row is the same and math.absolute a dot col minus b dot column equals 2, cheat possible. Same in the other direction. Col because you can only spend 1 second in a hash and you can't go diagonal. So chat cheat? What? Oh, chat possible, sorry. Cheat possible. Chat is always possible. Mrs. says app CMC. Yeah, sure. This is more readable to me. So I prefer this. I have like the Manhattan distance, if Manhattan distance is 2, but that counts the diagonals. So you have to do it anyways, and I think writing it like this, like shares a row and then difference in columns is 2, and the inverse, I think that's plenty readable. Let's see. So we can do away with this. We can do away with these variables. Haha, let's make it ugly. Ah, I forgot to put on music. Do you want me to put on Spotify, or do you like, nah, it's good like this? I never have the music on, so I don't notice. Sometimes I have Spotify running for like an entire day, just because I didn't turn on the speakers again. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. So the difference between these two also tells you how much you can cheat. Let's see. Dictionary. int. Do I want to even have a dictionary? Probably. Grid location, start, grid location, and cheats. So if here we do cheat distance is j minus I. Because that's the amount of places that we save, and I have to do the math because it might be off by 1, but it's fine for now because I will print them out and check. If not, cheats, try get value, cheat distance out var. This is not correct, this needs to be a list or a hash set actually, why not? It can be a list, but they're unique, so let's make it unique. Var cheats of this length. Let's be verbose. I made that along, didn't I? I didn't want to have another row with another value type. So yeah, for reasons we make it long. Is bloom. Then we let's also add it. Cheats that add cheat distance distance. Come on, I can't type. Cheat distance, and then cheats of this length, and then we can do cheats of this length dot add a b. Boom. So. For each var length distance saved in cheats.keys console.writeline cheats distance saved.count cheats that save. Okay, like this. So let's go to program day 20. Yeah, let's write this out. See what it does. Haha. Not quite what we were looking for. Is it just because they're off by 1? By 2 in this case? Yes. I think they're off by 2 for these, but why are there 50 cheats that save 2? 14, 14. Yes, okay. Okay. You can stop that. That's a quick fix. G says not quite, but already close. I think we got it. 14 said save 4, 14 that saved 2, 3 that saved 12, yes. So yeah, I'll order this so that it's easier to verify, but the order by, come on. So here, 14.2, 14.4, 2.6, 4.8, 2.10, 3.12, 120, 36, 34, blah. Okay. Nice. Yeah, but order is a function right? Or is that a new thing they added? Oh, okay. Nice. I think that's one of the new overloads they added. Or was this always there? Okay, so that is part one. I still don't know what to answer. Do you want to have them? Okay, it's relatively new. Yeah. It's only been around for 12 years. No. Let's see. I'm quite happy with what I came up with here. Sorry if I seem a bit giddy. Long. No, wait. How many cheats would save you at least? Okay, so we do. If distance saved larger or equal to 100, P1 plus equals this, okay. .NET 7, so 2 years. Okay, that's longer than I thought. Woo! First gold star. Nice. I'm really happy with what I came up with for part one, I must say. I think that's my nicest aha moment this advent of code. So, nice. Yay! Star party. Thank you, Nineberry. I really like this effect. It's very festive. Cheater, I guess. Yeah. Yep. Found cheats. Part 2. The program seems perplexed by your list of cheats. Apparently the 2 picosecond cheating rule was deprecated several milliseconds ago. Yeah, a millisecond is an age when yeah. The latest version of the cheating rule permits a single cheat that instead lasts at most 20 picoseconds. Now, in addition to all the cheats that were possible in just 2 picoseconds, many more cheats are possible. This 6 picosecond cheat saves 76 picoseconds. Okay, because this cheat has the same start and end position as the one above, it's the same cheat, even though the path taken during the cheat is different. Okay. Cheats don't need to use all 20 picoseconds. Cheats can last any amount of time up to and including 20 picoseconds, but can still only end when the program is on a normal track. Any cheat time not used is lost. It can be saved for another cheat later. Okay, I don't understand that one, but okay. You'll need a list of the best cheats, but now there are even more to choose between. Here are all the quantities of cheats in this example that save 50 picoseconds or more. Yeah, let me think. We did P1 nearly identical. Ah, cool. The only thing is that this is not as fun. Damn. Because basically now anything with a Manhattan distance of oh, okay. I just realized this one needed to be 1. No.
No. No, that's correct. Never mind. Um, mm, 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 Hmm. Like I think this, just changing this to 20 would be okay. Um, but you can go in multiple angles now as well, right? So, hmm. Um, Let me think. I mean, and it only accounts like for the start and end location. Um, that's a good thing that I don't actually care about the path, just like the steps. Um, the way this is set up really helps, um, because we don't care how it changes the route, just that it can go from one to another place. And I'm thinking now that, mm, let me think. I wonder if I just change this to Manhattan distance max of 20, then we're there. Um, let's see. I'm just gonna go for that now and see if that is correct. Um, if A Manhattan distance B smaller or equal to 20, um, let's see. It's still 100. Um, let's see what happens if I run this. Let's do the test first. Yes. It's interesting. Um, does that mean that once you hit a period that you're not allowed to continue cheating? Mm, 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 mm. Because like if you have 20 seconds to cheat, you can just like go blah. Um, and still only end when it's on a normal track. So it doesn't say that it has to end when you hit the track. It doesn't matter if you pass over other periods. Okay, well, was the example different here? Was this all that did 6? Let's see. Just to make sure that I'm not missing something there. No, that's definitely not the issue. Okay. Check the cheat on the start location. What do you mean? The way that I do it is that I just start at 1 and then look at every other position that it can go to. But that doesn't have to be a cheat per se. According to Reddit, many people had problems understanding the problem. So if you have understanding the problem, then just ask. No, I'm just thinking like if there's a cheat for up to 20, I mean, like if this is the path that you take, just cutting from any place to another place is considered a cheat. That's what we did for part 1. The thing is that I need to make sure that it actually cheats. Let's see, if the cheat follows the same path as normal, it wouldn't save anything. Yeah, that's what I was trying to allude to. You need to make sure that it actually uses one of those. Oh, so for that, actually, the distance thing that I have, where am I, day 20? The cheat distance needs to be smaller than the Manhattan's needs to be larger than the Manhattan distance in this case. No, what am I saying? Is that true? Yes. The cheat distance needs to be larger than the Manhattan distance. Does that exclude every option? Yeah, I know. I just printed out everything to verify. That's this part. I have that in the code. It's still valuable to track everything for debugging. Let me think. G says, but it might still be better to do all of them because only the example answers you get does not say anything. Um, that still does not mean that we need. I wonder if we need to actually do some checking. Let me see. No, but still, the Manhattan distance needs to be smaller than the other distance, because that means that you actually took a shortcut somewhere. I think that's still true. Because if it just like follows a path, to be able to, for it to be considered a cheat, the Manhattan's distance has to be smaller than the actual step it skips. Still don't know if that's. I also need to set this answer. For test, it doesn't matter. No, it's smaller or equal, I think. 29, let's say 54. 25, let's say 58. I mean, getting there, but why are these numbers all even? That's interesting. But I have one too many here, so that's already wrong. But 31 with 52, 29 with 54, 27 with 56. I'm missing a lot there. 25 for 58. 23 for 60. That's one too many. The thing that I wonder about is that this is only even numbers. Is there no way where you could skip like an odd number? I wonder if there's, what could I do here? Because basically, any place on the map that is within a Manhattan's distance of 20 should be reachable with this. Then the only question is if there's actually cheating involved to do that. And also, if the... I only look forward, so... I'm trying to find a flaw with the logic here, but I don't see it yet. Because I take any place on the path and I compare it to the other ones. So it should be inclusive for this, because at the 20 step you're back out on another tile inside the map. So that's why it should be inclusive. Because this one, for instance, is a Manhattan length of 2 as well. So it means it needs to be inclusive, but what is wrong with this? Because like the logic that I have, but that I built is like, okay, you start here and then you look, okay, distance 1. This is not shorter than the Manhattan's distance, like if I would do this. If I go here, oh yeah, it also doesn't save any steps there, because you need to do 2 steps to get there. So let's see. The example is maximum cheating. Your max is higher. Checks how much you can get for that cheat. Wait, what? The example is maximum cheating. Your max is higher. Check how much you can get for that cheat. I'm not sure what you mean. But going back to my example, like it follows the path and it tries to drag between them. And if there's a straight shot, like Manhattan distance, which is just any combination of horizontal and vertical movement towards your goal. Basically, if that is shorter than the Manhattan's distance, you're cheating. The difference between the Manhattan distance and the full path is always even. Yeah, that's why I wonder how I can be in an odd number. Let's see. I can show you. Because I have the locations here, I can print it out actually. That is fun actually. I can do print map, grid.print path, and then I can say cheats 76. I can actually, no, let's just do this. This one can be blah. Oh, these are pairs. Let me see. I can do this. I can do with index. So this one becomes new hash set grid location. x.value.start, x.value.end. Does it like that? No, not at all. Then we have the print path needs. Oh yeah, that's so readable. You can just do it like this. B is this needs a char. I think that would be x.index to string 0, and then console color dot you can do select. Yeah, this is the one that I used, created myself a long time ago, but they have that now built in as well. Like, okay, just select. Okay. Does it like this? No. Okay. You know what? I don't know how to use it yet. I'll get there after. I just want to finish this right now. So this needs to be a hash set followed by a char, and then I need to build up a index there. You use index just like with indexes. Okay, I'll check it in a bit. Color, let's see, var, no, console color, come on. Color is new. Console color dot red, console color dot magenta, sure, why not, and cyan and blue and green I don't know how many there are, but I need to supply colors for them. Let's see if this is enough. Like this. Now this one is complaining. Can we get an actual error here? Constructor that takes 3 arguments. Ah. And this one needs to be a list, so it's new list of grid location. Why doesn't it like this? Oh, because it needs another one of these. What is wrong? I just want this as a value tuple so that I can feed it to my print function. That's annoying. Collections hash set to grid location. No, I'm not doing that. I want to initialize this list with an I numeral, which is fine. So I could also just do this should be fine. Why is it complaining? I mean, I can do this. It doesn't complain here, so why is it complaining here? Oh. C does not exist in current. Yeah, I know. A, B for tuple names. To name animal and okay. Are you sure? It used to be the other way around, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, thanks. Whew. Doesn't this need another one of these? Ah, I missed one in the end here. There it was. Okay. 9 berries saved the stream. Yeah, thanks. So now I can feed this, sorry, to this. And this needs to go to array because that's a params thing. Okay, so now I should be able, thanks for bearing with me, set next statement. No reference, object not set to an instance of an object. I just created, but it's fine, it's fine. Alright, boom. Oh, I needed to print the hash locations as well. So I can do this, comma, and then it's wall locations. Console color dot white. Okay. Okay, so now these are the cheats that it figures for that length. So it's from here to there, from there to there. Oh no, it's from here to here. It's like matching numbers. From there to there. But these are places inside of the map. Yeah, that's fine. Never mind. From here to there. From there to there. Ah, this can't happen because this does not. This is invalid because it's not directly adjacent to the wall that it would go through. Like this makes no sense as a cheat. From here to here, like going through here. From there to there. Like this one also, it won't have to start cheating there. So maybe that is the issue. I mean, like technically all of these cheats are cheats, but like this one is, one might not be a good cheat because the first step that it takes doesn't go into a wall. G says third ad of the stream. Oh, okay. I changed the ad settings to if you don't want an ad when you open the stream for the first time, they do that during the stream. So I figured because usually people click off when they see an ad when they open the stream. So I figured that was better. But I think you might be one of the few people that has ads because the Nineberry has been gifting subs to everybody else. See, thanks for saving G. Nineberry is crazy. Thanks a lot. I might have to start calling you my sugar daddy or something. But yeah, Nineberry is saving everybody from ads on Twitch, so it's much appreciated. Thanks. Let me think. So I can reason that this one isn't a good cheat example because the first move that it would take would not go into a wall. But it could go to the right and then down. I mean, it could go here and then go down and then to there. I mean, there's still a path within 20 that takes some shortcut. So isn't that a valid cheat then? So like looking at all of this, I don't see anything wrong with any of these cheats really. So I'm not closer to a solution because I don't like if the rules are that it doesn't matter if you pass through one or more dots, then this should be fine. Let's see, these are valid cheats, but I don't think most of them save you 76. Yeah, they actually do. Because it's like the step in the path. Like the whole path is, let's see. The whole path is 85 steps, right? So if you go from here to here, I assume that like this whole length, the whole path is 85, yeah, 84 probably. So this one takes you to the end and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it saves you that exact length. Picoseconds, yeah. So these are all valid in my book because they save you that much of the path and they are within 20 seconds of cheating. So So yeah, I think this means there are 7 ways to cheat here that give you an a distance of 76, and they say there's only 3. So I wonder what that would mean. Does that mean they only count 0, 3, and 6 as valid cheats there? The example of cheating 76 is not in your printed map. What do you mean? These are all 76. I'll give you a hint. Cheating 76 is in the example. What do you mean? Yeah, from here to here. Is it off by 1 or what? Never mind. You need to take the length off. That's the issue. I do it -2, but you need to the cheat distance is actually minus this. Let's do this again. So yeah, now I got it. I'm an idiot. I actually thought about making a compilation of previous years where I just stream, I'm an idiot. I think it would be a few minutes long by now. Okay, 50, 32, 31, 29, 39, 25. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is correct. I was just very stupid for leaving the 2 in here. Like, the whole thing was I had cheat distance is this minus the Manhattan distance, but it was -2. So the whole thing is I could do this thing with just having yeah, I could have probably made this the Manhattan distance thing. I think the whole thing is the same function with just a variable length of the Manhattan distance. Don't tempt the mighty input. Yes. Let's do false and run this again. I still need to save part 1. Part 1. Boom. Really? Do I need to stop? I changed the constant, so now the code is confused. Part 1. Oh yeah, I printed out the map. Woohoo! That's funny. Woohoo! Gold star for part 2. Okay, let's refactor this because I'm pissed. Long, and I can make this an int. Thanks for the stars, guys. But it's actually 2 now, right? NK, boom, 2 stars. Woohoo! Yeah, let's make a function that does this better. Count. And another star party. Thank you, Nineberry. Really looks nice. Let's see. Count. How do I call this? Get possible cheat count. And we have int max cheat distance, int count cheats of this size or bigger. Only have 2 variables there. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. We don't need that. So here. So this is like this. We don't need that. It doesn't need longs, but we'll use longs anyways. Like this, max cheat distance. I think this is already the whole code. So for P1, let's say long P1 is get possible cheat count to 100. Actually, we need to do test 6 and otherwise this, right? No, actually, we can just do the I can just do any length, like count of this size or bigger. So I can just do 1 for this, for the first one. G says, this was quick. By the way, part 2 took me an hour because I had to rewrite anything. Yeah, I think I was really, not to toot my own horn, but I was really smart, I think, for how I solved part 1. Then it just took me way too long to figure out that I just needed to change one variable to make it work. So, yeah, who's the dummy now? That would be this guy. So in part 2 would be just long P2, this becomes 20. So yeah, I think that's still the same answer, right? I should put that in part 2. Yeah, it was already, wasn't it? It was already 100 for. Yeah, they just do 50 or more in the example, but then I still have to manually do all of this. So I'll just keep it that way to print it out. I think that was the answer, right? Yeah. Code still works. So basically it was that. Because if I just specify 1 for the test, I can do this. So if I say test, where did I put my code? Here. So I can just do if test and then write this out. So in this case, I don't need to count it, it doesn't matter. G says, the moment I figured out what the 76 examples were, I got the solution easily. Well, after writing the algorithm, that is. Okay. I assume there are a lot of ways to solve this, right? Or was what I stumbled on like the way to do this? I'm curious to see what everybody else did. Yeah, let's get rid of all of this code. It's just this. Yeah, I think that's cleaned up. What's in here? Never needed this that I started to write. I did this, so yeah. I wonder if I should do the test and see what the test values would be so that I can just put it in there. P1 is 44. You know what? I'll undo. Just continue running. 44 and this. Okay, let me copy this. 44 and this. Okay. G says, I think I've checked the diamond for every point in the path. So that was a lot of checking. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Happy with today, even though part 2 shouldn't have taken that long, but I'm happy with today. It was really fun once the thing when you get to do something and you surprise yourself with finding a clever solution, that always makes it fun. I think if I didn't realize that I could do this in the way that I did it, it might have been less fun. So yeah, let's see what people did today. I saw a bunch of stuff scrolling by, and I always have to restrain to not click on stuff and figure out what everybody else did. So now I can get in on the fun. Luke says, was it me or was today super easy? Maybe I was lucky with my approach, storing the location and step together. Okay, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. That's why we use spoiler tag. Yeah, it's really appreciated. But it's also like, oh, I want to know what they're talking about and join in on the fun. So it's very, it's a double-edged sword for me. But I really like having you guys here and participate and discuss and share. It's really nice to see, and I'm happy that everybody seems to like to watch me struggle through these every day. So I'm really appreciative of all you guys. It makes doing this more fun for me. Like I really love doing Advent of Code, but it's even more fun when I get to share it with other people and that also like to do this and learn. And yeah, let's see. Part 2 before part 1. Let's read what part 1 does. Cheat dictionary for each possible path. Chooses path where post step is smaller than p step. Yeah, X aligned. Okay, sure. So this is the same kind of check for part 1. See in cheats. Saved is that. Yep. Okay. And for part 2. It's the same, but then the 21 here. Yeah, this took me way too long to realize. Yeah, nice. My AOC 2020 4-day 20 solution in C#. Part 2 still takes 3 seconds. Looking into how I can reduce that time. Okay, let's see what Nineberry did. Solve Manhattan 2 and 20 grid walking. Solve full grid. Full output. Nineberry says it now has 2 different solutions, the original one and the fast one. Okay. Original implementation, max cheat time, full output. So you got 4 stars, yeah. Um, 4 out of 4. We'll do again. Let's see. Full output. What is the full output thing? Let's see. Grouped as cheats. Group by steps saved. Okay, I need to check the get cheats. Group by steps, order by GPD key. Okay. Count the ones that are above that. Solve Manhattan. Return. Get cheat count Manhattan max cheat time. Okay. I need to do the get cheats. Controls whether the list is written to the console. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay. Great. The path indexes. Get reachable points. The path. Order by values. Okay. Ah, yeah. Sure. I assume this sorts by like row and column. Wouldn't that cause a problem if you have like this flow? Library says having the two solutions in the same file makes it a bit chaotic. Nah, it's okay. In the tiles, it's all parsing, get reachable points. This is basic path finding. Next point, all directions. Obey walls. Sure. Get cheats, count Manhattan. Cheat start position. Cheat position, smaller path length. Worthy target position. Okay. Get cheats. Entering, get cheats. Ah, this doesn't do the obey walls thing. Okay. Good night, Luke. Sleep well. Get regional point. So basically, you do the pathfinding again, but then without the walls to see if you can get there in time. Yeah. Yep. I understand. One thing I realized was I could make this code a lot faster because I can do this basically. So now it runs near instant. Ah, but this is the test still. Let me do false. No, it's still slow. Okay. Because basically, if you don't have to count anything that's below this, you can just make sure. And actually, this would add more to it even. I think this, like the minimum is that this plus 2. But this at least lets you save a bunch of steps every time in the loop. Because you can skip over everything. But I kind of like the way that it builds up everything. Do plus to skip stuff because you don't need. Library says, I guess what now costs the most time is selecting the objects and grouping them. In my fast solution, I just increase the counter. Yeah. I get that. Oh, I minimized everything. Let's see. After looking at the Reddit thread, I see that my approach could have failed very hard because I don't check for the cheat to only contain walls, which should be a problem because any cheat time not used as lost, it can be saved for another cheat later. Yeah, this is the thing that I talked about. Like, as long as it's okay to go over periods as well, that's fine. If they added that as a restriction, it would have been a lot harder. Because right now I don't actually need to care about the path. just that it can get there by any amount of cheating. But if you would restrict it to not use any periods, right? That would be a harder problem to solve, I think. In C#, didn't you already post it? I just read it. Never mind. Part 2 still takes 3 seconds, looking how I can reduce that time. I don't think it's a problem. It's not forbidden to walk in the normal path during cheat time. This might actually be a hint though for how to optimize the solution. I'm going to try that. My part 2 runs faster as part 1 while the logic is nearly identical. Weird. I tried that didn't work, but while thinking about this, I got a completely new idea which solved both paths in a matter of few milliseconds. Instead of walking the grid, only use Manhattan distance to calculate short path length and compare with regular path length. Yeah, but even though I think I do that, there is still some significance in there's a significant delay in my solution, so I see Bruce also posted. I think Mizard posted. Let me get his Rust solution first. Yeah, Luke has gone to bed. I can ask him. Let me grab a screenshot here. I'll just send him a screenshot of this. I wonder if I go to a different thing. Boom. Oh yeah, I can write in Discord as well. Well, I sent him a WhatsApp message. You'll find it tomorrow. Let's see. Let's read some Rust code. Count cheats 220 least saved. Okay, that's the same there. Count cheats, normal path, DFS. Okay. Then some. I mean, I can understand is passable, then some. Let's see. Skip. A normal path. Distance, absolute distance between those. Yes. Saved is skip. Saturating sub. Okay. Bool then some returns an option of X. Okay. What is saturating sub? Okay. Saturating sub. The max between 0 and that clamps it to the bottom to 0 then. Okay. Okay. I've never heard these terms yet. Or before. So it takes a bit, but thanks for explaining. So this is just to make sure that you adhere to the least saved cap. Okay. And this is the path walking, right? Useful for Rust unsigned types, otherwise it would panic or wrap around to integer max value. Ah, okay, you don't want that. Okay, I think we had all the logic already in there. Nice. And last but not least, Bruce. Let's see. Don't you, whenever you have to write this again, or did you copy this from somewhere else? Don't you get the feeling, man, I wish I made, I saved that somewhere? Or does it flow like, okay, I've done this 100 times, I'll just write it again? Because that's, I think that happened for me last year or the year before. Like I wrote this logic so many times, I was like, okay, I'm done now. I'm just gonna put some helper or base code, and I'm not gonna write this again. Copy and paste, okay. CV from previous days, okay, I get it. But the thing is, when you don't have it like there available, it's so little code that I usually don't even go back to another day to copy paste it, because you can just write it easily. Because it's not hard. It's just, but it's like, it feels like busy work, right? I would probably just type it out again rather than to find where I had to copy it from, except if it's a day before, right? So that's yeah. I just something I wonder. Let's see. If it's period and then not in power. Nightby says all these grid puzzles require to copy a lot of logic from previous days. Yeah. Yeah, I just keep extending my my helper, because like I just now have just a find path, and it's probably not the most optimal, but it works. This works for stuff like this, and it didn't even have to branch. That's what you see in Bruce's code. He's smart because they told you, look, there's only one path, there's no branching, nothing. So you only have to just follow the periods, and that's what he did here. So that's the first one I think that did that, and it's smart. It's way more efficient because you just have to check and keep going. No queues, no nothing. So yeah, good on you for doing that. I should probably make like a follow function to just keep going. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. What does he do here? Bruce says, or maybe because I'm 3 IQ and I don't know other ways to do it. No. I give you credit for doing exactly and using the info that was given to you and using it in a good way. I give you big IQ credits for that. So don't try to discount yourself. Not gonna work. Let's see. So check if that distance is 2 above the threshold. Yeah, cheat. Same, but there's -2 and +2. Yeah. Yeah, nice, straightforward. YouTube is so dead. But I can understand, like, streaming on Twitch is so much nicer, a nicer experience. But, I understand why people watch on Twitch rather than YouTube. I just was like, I'm trying to get to, I think, 3,000 watch hours, so just that I can hit the monetization switch, so that I have for myself like the validation or the justification to put more effort in making some videos, because then I can say like, well, there's a revenue stream possibly there. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get there like this. But it's fun. I'm having fun on Twitch and fun streaming. So it's like the only issue I have is like I really like doing this. It's a lot of fun, and I would probably do this all year round if I were able to make more time for it. But we'll see. We'll see. Every year I say I might go back and do previous years. So maybe this year is the year that I actually do it. But yeah. I think we should wrap it up for today. How long did we stream? Ah, it's not that long. It's only an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can go say hi to somebody else that's streaming. Preferably Advent of Code, but you never know. Turkish, okay. That might be hard to follow. G says, you've done really well today. Quick stream. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming and chatting and keeping me company. It's nice. Advent of Code speedrun. 25 out of 40, day 14. Okay, it's on Be Right Back. Okay, let's see here. Let me... It's a commercial. And this is what I really hate, like when I go to a channel to check it out, and I first have to endure ads, so I just want to see what he's doing, see if it's okay to rate. I wish there was like, if you're live, no ads when opening a new channel. I think that would be a nice feature on Twitch. So, let's see. We have some music going. Yeah. We're gonna say hi to this guy. Right. So thanks everybody for keeping me company. Let's go say hi to Black Silver and hopefully see you again tomorrow here. So bye bye.